216-578-1007 if you want to join us live. 800-348-1007. We'll get to some calls off the after hours line in a bit. Cavaliers play tonight, still at home. Alonzo Mourning and the Charlotte Hornets against your...
way back.
Oh, yeah? He's not still there?
No. That's where he was drafted, but he was only there for a few years, and then he moved on to the Heat.
Oh. Dale Curry and the Charlotte Hornets. Didn't he play for Charlotte?
He did play for Charlotte.
Muggsy Bogues. We were just talking about Muggsy Bogues last week.
Larry Johnson, my
Larry Joe.
Eskimo brother.
Mm-hmm. How many Eskimo brothers do you have?
Probably a lot.
I thought you just had the Big Show.
I mean, there's a lot that aren't famous, but there's a lot.
But Larry Johnson's famous.
Larry Johnson's very famous, and that's same lady. So she's got those are the ones that she's told me about. Yeah.
She banged the Big
lady.
Show and Larry Johnson, and then you.
Yeah,
or something like that.
At some point, yes.
Yes.
I was further down the line.
It wasn't like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
No, they would have predated you.
No, because she's a little bit older than me, and she...
What's a little bit? She had sex with Larry Johnson. What's a little bit?
I want to say like 5 or 6 years. So but she was very young when she was banging Larry Johnson to the point where it's like she was still living at home. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, well, that could be anything. A lot of 25-year-olds still living at home.
18 or maybe 17. I don't know. I don't know the exact date. But
was she living in Charlotte, or was he in town to play the Cavaliers?
When the way she told the story, when he would come to town, he'd call her house and be like, "Is so-and-so there?" And they're like, "Larry's on the phone."
Oh, my goodness.
Her mom would answer the phone.
Hey, Lair, how's the game last night?
Wow. All right.
And that must have been around his rookie year. So he wasn't that much older than her anyway.
Okay.
He was probably, 20, 21.
Sure. When he was still single.
Yeah.
He was still a single guy for a few years there.
No,
he's been married for a long time. Oh, hello. Gotta be careful.
You want to keep going with that?
Mrs. Smith, is your daughter home? This is Larry. I'm here with Muggsy, and who else is back there? Kendall Gill is back there, too.
Good poll. Wow.
Kendall Gill is here, and we're here to see your daughter. Oh, where are you? You sound so close. We're outside her window. Could you just let us in? We have a standing appointment with your daughter. More of like a laying appointment with your daughter, but you know what I'm saying. Anywho, who do the Hornets have now? They've got Emeka Okafor. Who do they have?
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball. You told me that, and I forgot.
Or is it LaMelo?
I think LaMelo.
LaMelo Ball. And
Derek Coleman.
Nope.
Oh. Baron Davis.
No. I can never remember. It's a Bridges. It's either Miles or McHale.
Leon.
No.
Oh.
And,
Anywho.
And Terry Rozier. Scary Terry.
All right, Scary Terry.
That guy.
Anywho, Cavs play tonight here at home, 7 o'clock at the Romo Fijo against the aforementioned Charlotte Hornets. Pretty evenly matched team. Charlotte Hornets are about 500. Cavs are a little bit better than that. So we'll see what happens tonight. Hornets are 9th in the East, and the Cavaliers are 5th. So tonight, if you're going to the game, have fun. You can hear it here on MMS and, of course, on the iHeartRadio app. If you want to listen to the game and you're out running around. There's a veteran NBA referee, by the way, who lost his gig because he refused to get vaccinated. And this is kind of a weird situation because the referees union had a mandate, but the players union didn't. So you could see why if you're a ref, you'd be pissed off. Mm-hmm. If you're working with guys that can do whatever they want to do, and your union is telling you, you got to do this or we're going to get rid of you. That's a situation where I could see being pissed off. Guy named Kenny Mauer, who has been an NBA referee for like 40 years. A lot of people recognize this guy. He said he didn't want to get vaccinated for, wait for it,
Science.
Religious reasons, which, of course, there are no religious reasons. But he had a job with the NBA as a veteran referee for 36 years.
What do you feel that strongly about?
What strongly about?
Strongly enough to lose a 36-year gig.
I think by the time you've been doing it for 36 years, you've probably been considering leaving in the first place.
Well, I'm,
So you're kind of like...
I'm saying like
You mean in general?
Yeah.
in general, if they came to you and said, "Hey, you have to do this, or you lose your radio gig after 30 years,"
I honestly don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know what the hypothetical would be.
something with your kids, maybe.
I'm sure
or
he
like,
could have never foreseen a vaccine mandate, but
Yeah, but it's got to be in the same realm as this. It can't be like you can't you can work your radio job, but you can never see your kids again.
I know,
Like,
but I'm saying, like, I'm trying to think. honestly can't even come up with an example of something
of that. Because it seems
that I feel so strongly about that if they were like, you could never step on stage again if you don't do this, that I would be like, all right, I'll give up stand up for that. I can't even imagine.
Well, he even went as far as saying like we would give you $50 million or whatever it was to not go on stage again, and you
guys
still
offered me like $1 million.
It was whatever. It was a large sum of money.
Right.
And that still wasn't enough to.
Well, but there
persuade
is a
you,
big
yeah.
difference between 1 and 50.
Yeah,
Right.
I know.
If you said if you said I wouldn't take the $50 million, you'd clearly be lying.
Right.
$1 million.
I'm not taking $1 million.
You can blow through $1 million.
Right. And I can make $1 million.
fun.
You just wait.
I'm waiting. Anytime you want to do it, go ahead.
I'm learning from you.
I'm waiting from me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think.
Then
of
you're
going
gonna
to
keep waiting.
either.
Yeah, something that I would feel so strongly about that I would quit.
I'm sure everybody, if they really thought about it, has some deeply held conviction along those lines. It would just need to present itself.
Yeah.
I don't have one that springs to
But
mind.
it's all like moral stuff where it'd be like, I don't know, like kill somebody or like I can't
Kill
think, That's what I'm
somebody?
saying. I can't think of something that's not
That's on the
as-
same level
on the same
as
plane. Yeah.
of getting a vaccine that I wouldn't. That would be that.
But there is a fundamental flaw here
Crazy
in
there.
that the
Yeah.
vaccine also helps other people around you.
Right.
The hypotheticals we're coming up with now
Right, I'm trying to
would
think of
just
something.
involve us.
Right, but I'm trying to think of something that's even close to that, and I can't think of anything that it would be like if,
I believe so strongly against that I can't
yeah,
do
if,
it.
if they said like you have to have some sort of religious affiliation, I'd be like, okay, fine, I'll say I'm something just to keep working.
You have to be a Rosicrucian.
Sure.
Like you just have to believe in something. I don't know. I can't even think of anything. I really can't.
Well, this guy again. It blows me away that people still come up with the fake religious reasons. There's no religion that says you can't get vaccinated. This guy said, "I never thought that my faith in our Lord Jesus Christ would prevent me from refereeing basketball games." That's not what did it, homie. Why does everybody blame Jesus? Everybody loves to blame Jesus. Listen,
That's their scapegoat.
I heard from the big guy, and
Jesus said no.
by the way, for the record, you're not going to find a bigger liberal than Jesus, okay? I mean, as he's been presented to us, not as he's been, perverted by Christian fascists. I mean, as he's always historically been presented to us, that guy would be very, very much in favor of trying to take care of other people. But this guy was like, no, it's my deep faith and love and whatever. But it would suck if your union said you got to do this and the players are running around doing whatever they want to do. He said he chose not to get vaccinated after, wait for it, doing his own research and seeing that aborted fetal tissue was used in developing the shot, which has been debunked 4 million times, couldn't be further from the truth. He is a lifelong Catholic. Again, nothing in the Catholic Church or any other major organized religion is against vaccines. But I guess this guy thought that, I'll whip out the old religious reservations.
Hold on. Do people refer to because I know some hardcore religious people don't believe in any form of medication, where they're like, I don't take Tylenol.
Christian scientists are along those lines, but even
So-
they are not codified as anti-vaccine.
But I'm saying are they maybe conflating the two and saying, and I'm not saying this guy doesn't take Tylenol, but I'm trying to find
know.
any type of logic in that where it's like, oh, I don't, because I mean, there were people in our church that were so Pentecostal and they were like, yeah, God will heal me. Those type of people, so
again,
maybe that's along those lines.
But again, that is for somebody who's hyper-focused on just themselves. And this goes beyond people just taking care of themselves.
I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to find any sort of logic in the religious reason. Good
luck. That's a contradiction in terms.
If that's their reason, though, I don't believe in putting any form of medication or any type of pharmaceuticals into my body because God will heal me. Like, if this guy doesn't take Tylenol, he's sure as hell not going to take the vaccine.
Yeah, well,
You know what I'm saying?
You may have a point, but this guy's a Catholic.
Right.
There's nothing in
Right.
the Catholic Church that says you can't do this.
That's the only thing I can think of for people to say religious reasons.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, people love to throw religious reasons as a monkey wrench into everything. I can't do this because God told me it's a bad idea or whatever. Alan Cox Show After Hours line. Anytime you want to throw something our way, a quick message, you can. 216-986.
89.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Alan. Struggling with the app on my phone. They put in these commercials that are just in the worst possible spots ever. It's like they randomly drop them in there, and now it's taken to giving me a mild shock whenever I try to open the app. Hate the show. Gene from Parma.
Gene from Parma. I love it. He's getting us updated there. Well, isn't that a nice little addition? If you try to open the app, I think that's your phone. I don't think that's the app. But I mean, that's pretty great. Imagine if we tell people to open the app and it shocks them every time they try to do it. Nice little added.
Hey, it shows they're devoted, though.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because they're supposedly adding some feature to it where people can leave us messages on the app, leave us voice messages on the app. I don't know when they're integrating this. It's
on there right now.
It's on there right now?
And I believe they go to Keith Kennedy.
Well, they need to go to me.
Right. But I don't think they have that set up yet. Let me pull up the app and I'll see if I can
So you
send
pull up
one.
our show? Because I was looking at this the other night and I didn't see it yet.
It's
a feature called Talkback, I think, and I don't know.
It's not on our show. It's on. You got to listen to the live version, so you have to listen to the.
Oh, so they can only do it while we're on.
Right.
Oh, I see. So you'd bring up MMS. Oh, is that what that is? The microphone there?
I think so.
I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, whether or not, because people are saying, is that going to replace the After Hours line? I don't plan on it. But
you only get 30 seconds.
What's that?
27, 26. I'm sending one right
to
now.
say something.
Yeah, you only get 30 seconds, which is nice. Feel like sometimes people can be a little long-winded on the After Hours line. So
That's very true.
Yes. I wonder if them adding this feature is what has messed up the other features.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I am, don't get me wrong, I'm all for any and all ways that people can interact with the show in real time or otherwise. So I guess the After Hours line is not necessarily tailored for people in real time. It's for people who listen to the podcast, mostly podcast listeners, who will call that line, and that's why I have it. People will go, I'm just getting to the Christmas shows and you guys were talking about. I go, hey, man, I appreciate you listening. I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't remember what we talked about yesterday, let alone Christmas time. I'm sure we were, I don't know, making Poundcake dress up like a reindeer or something. I don't know what we were doing. Did we make you dress up over Christmas? I don't think we did we?
No.
Well,
Not this Christmas.
that's on me then. This coming Christmas, we'll have to figure something out.
What you gonna get me? What you gonna get me?
What am I going to get you? I'm going to get you a costume, put you in it. What am I going to get you?
I don't even get a gift.
Oh. So whether or not Gene from Parma actually got buzzed or a little bit of, yeah, as he was...
Fire shock!
That Squire shock in there. Alan and I left a message yesterday or Monday, and I got an email back from Keith. Okay, well, yeah, those aren't going to do me any good if they're going to someone else first.
Yeah, they should probably set that up so it goes to whoever's on the air at the time.
And maybe they will. Listen,
Yeah.
they just rolled
They
this
just
out.
did it
So,
out.
yeah, I really haven't gotten much more information other than the fact that they just rolled it out. So, in theory, I like that idea very much. I mean, but it's if somebody's doing something as they're listening, I would prefer to not see it like the next day. But, Alan, what if Mary had to denounce the Backstreet Boys and support NSYNC as the superior boy band?
Yeah, or I lost my job? Yeah, I would do
Yes.
that. I would have to do that.
Yes.
I don't believe in that strongly.
You don't believe in it that strongly?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, the hypotheticals are tough to arrive at because it would need to be something that presents itself. And I don't know what that would be. I know. How about if you have to Let's see.
If I had to like give away my cat, I probably wouldn't. If they're like, hey, you have to. But see, that's not fair. That's like giving up. I mean, maybe some people feel that strongly.
But it's not.
You have to listen to this.
Similar...
You have to listen to this. You have to edit all my bumper music, and you have to listen to it nonstop.
I think it had to be like more like you have to take a medication, or you have to stop taking birth control.
No.
You wouldn't. You would keep taking it and lose your job.
Oh God, that's hard. If
There
they're
you
like,
go.
you
That's
can
a good
never,
one, yeah.
you can never, you have to stop taking your birth control in order to work here. Like it's
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby. I don't know if I mean, God, I hate condoms. I really do. Like,
You think you hate them? Guys hate them.
That would be a tough one for me. If iHeart came out, or if this stand-up coalition was like, you can never perform again if
Listen,
you don't
there's the
stop
one
taking your
coalition
birth
that needs to be doing anything they can to have birth control. It's the stand-up coalition.
The professional athletes organizations and the stand-up coalition.
This music is really bad.
It's great. You just don't like it. Your boyfriend likes it.
He loves it.
Of course. Because he's a drummer.
This is the stuff he drums to.
Yes.
This is his type of,
It's great stuff.
his style.
You know what's up. So when you're... Does he blast this when you're running around in the morning getting your coffee? And
No, he leaves at
he's
5
already
in the
at work,
morning,
right?
Yeah.
Does he blast it when he gets up? Could you imagine if he got up at 5:30 in the morning and you just heard this? Like in the kitchen,
Oh.
in the bathroom,
He's making his peanut butter and jelly.
sandwich. What did you say? I can't hear. I'm brushing my teeth.
We went
In time. I'm doing triplets on my teeth.
on around Valentine's Day. We went to dinner and we were going back and forth picking songs. In our back-to-back, he played something like that, and I was like, "What is?" And I'm just sitting there letting him. Okay, this is your thing, and he's like drumming along and flicking off nobody, and he's just like super into
Flicking off nobody?
Like, yeah, take that. Like, you know, like he's just so into the music that he's just doing whatever. You know?
Oh,
what
he's
I mean?
flicking people off when he listens?
Not like any certain car. I think
Right.
that's just what he felt in the moment. So he threw up a middle finger.
A middle
and was like,
finger.
yeah, rock
Wow,
on.
okay.
And the next song on my playlist that came on was "I Want to Know" by Joe, which is like a very early 2000s R&B song, like a love song. And for those two to go back to back was, oh yeah, here it is. So we go from that heavy metal
listened to this today.
I love
this
this
morning.
song. This is like one of my favorite songs.
I don't know it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't know this song?
You,
No.
you might
But I
know it
know
once
this
the
song.
chorus kicks in.
You were listening to this morning?
I have an R&B playlist that, this rotated in.
Wow. Who is Joe? This guy went by Joe?
This is his biggest song by far.
Joe.
He had a couple hits in like the early 2000s.
There was another one. What Your Man Won't Do was also by Joe.
Yeah, I'm saying I think this one was bigger than that. They played this on like 92.3 back in the day, like the top 40 station.
I've never even heard of Joe. He has a brand new song out right now.
Oh,
It's called Fight.
there you go.
Yep. I
Won't
love
be
he
listening to
I love
it.
he just calls himself Joe.
What's his name?
Joe.
Get to the hook.
J-O-E.
I bet you recognize it.
But it's just that's the difference in our life. Is he's that heavy metal person, and I'm like, let me play you this love song from 2001. Like, so beautiful.
But it's the balance and it's the counterbalance,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because when he's playing his stuff, those are love songs too.
They're not.
You can't. They are. You can't understand them. It's a love song to him. It's a little Valentine to his heart, to his percussive instincts. I've got a break. You want to get a text for something, 35192 to do that. AlanCoxShow.com if you want to watch. And anywhere you are, you can get the show on that iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show.